So this core activation routine is just for you to get the core muscles awake, get you used to activating them so it becomes a very natural process. 6 exercises. The very first one is about breathing practice. So basically it's just taking a minute to practice your breathing so your upper stomach, your belly comes out. Belly breathing, diaphragmatic breathing. A lot easier said than done. So simply all I want you to do is just for a minute is to practice your breathing. So just like this. So you can see when we're standing upright, we're just going to breathe in, then breathe out. Breathe in, then breathe out. Breathe in, then breathe out. That's all we have to do for a minute. Just practice on. Keep your hand here so you can feel it coming out, coming in. Remember the chest, that's chest breathing. Belly breathing, when that comes in and out. And that's breathing practice. Hold that for a minute. The next thing I want to do is the pelvic floor muscle practice. A lot of people have trouble with their pelvic floor activation. They don't quite understand what's going on. So we've got 2 little drills to do it. One is pelvic floor waves back to front. So basically I stop myself going to the toilet at the back, then I stop myself going to the toilet at the front. Then I relax, then I stop myself going to the toilet at the front, then I stop myself going to the toilet at the back. And then repeat, relax, back to front, front to back. So we're getting this wave motion of the pelvic floor muscles going forwards and back. Remember for the guys are pretty awful at tuning these out. Women are normally a lot better. If you had a baby, you'll recognize these exercises from Kegel exercises. For the guys, these muscles are deep inside. Just imagine yourself going to the toilet and you're trying to stop yourself mid-flow. And then that's how you contract those muscles up. Remember from the outside, nobody should be able to see you tensing these muscles up. You can see your bum muscle tensing up. You're getting the wrong one. These are deep on the inside. So it's trying to stop yourself in the toilet, back to front, front to back. Take a bit of practice with that one. We do that for a minute. Then the next one is side to side. So this is, you think the first one's tough, this one's even tougher. We're trying to then get the muscles to contract from the left side to the right side to the left side. This is the pelvic floor muscles. So it's deep down at the bottom, and it's very hard to articulate how to do this. Again, I'm saying women are better than men, but it's trying to literally contract these muscles to the left, to the right, right to the left. If you don't know what the hell's going on, just try it. You'll feel muscles begin to wake up down in the lower area. And this is what the whole thing's about, is waking up those muscles. So from the left side to the right side to the left side, still the muscles to stop you going to the toilet. I still shouldn't be able to see anything going on if I look at you from the outside. I just think you're standing there, but you know you're activating those muscles left to right. So again, we hit that out for a minute, and then you should find these muscles have become quite awake as far as that goes. The next one we got here is a stomach roll, where we're trying to contract the muscles from the lower stomach upwards and then repeat it again. So it's trying to contract lower, middle, upper. Let me show you what I mean by that. So the whole idea is, if I put my hands here, I'm going to suck in my lower stomach first. So here, then my middle stomach, then my upper stomach. Then I relax. So I'm coming lower stomach, middle stomach, upper stomach. So I'm contracting that in. Lower stomach, middle stomach, upper stomach. Lower stomach, middle stomach, upper stomach. So we're going to wave basically of coming up through here. A wave coming up. And that's the whole idea we're looking for. The wave coming through. So lower stomach, middle stomach, upper stomach. Relax. Suck this in, suck this in, suck this in. Relax, suck this in, suck this in, suck this in. And that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for in the upper stomach roll. Like I say, it's just a stomach muscle exercise just to wake these muscles up, and the whole thing we're trying to get this midsection awake. Remember, if you eat sensitive food, it switches your stomach muscles off, so we're trying to build this up and allow this to come through. The last 2 we've got, the next one is the muscles side to side. So we've sucked our muscles in from lower stomach to middle stomach to upper stomach. This one we're trying to suck the stomach muscles in from the left to the middle to the right, from the right to the middle to the left. Again, it's another one of those tough ones to understand and articulate what's going on. So the whole idea, if I've got my stomach here, is I'm just going to suck this in here, the left side, the middle, the right side, the right side, the middle, the left side. So you can't really see what I'm doing, but it's a wave. I'm trying to take a wave across here, trying to take a wave back through here. A little bit like belly dancing perhaps. So we're coming from left to right, right to left, and that's what we're trying to do. And you'll find by the end of this routine, your stomach muscles are all beginning to awake. You'll feel your pelvic floor muscles awake, your stomach muscles awake, and we're beginning to go things. So that's side to side, left to right, right to left, waking up those muscles as far as that goes. Then at this stage your muscles should be pretty awake, and then all we're going to try and do, the last 2, is one is just practice that core coming in and on and off. So remember how to activate the core. Breathe in so the upper stomach comes out, pelvic floor muscles, suck the lower stomach in. And we just pulse that, so we contract it in that order, relax everything. Contract it, relax everything. Contract it in that order, breathe in with your belly, pelvic floor, lower stomach, relax it. So you're testing, you're practicing how to engage those core muscles. And then the very final one is we're just going to hold and breathe it in. So what I mean by that is you're going to contract the core just like we talked about. So breathe in properly, pelvic floor, lower stomach. And then you're going to hold the pelvic floor and lower stomach and just practice breathing in and out with the upper stomach. So basically what you're doing is you're holding the pelvic floor and the lower stomach for 30 seconds to a minute, whatever you're going to do this exercise for, and then you're practicing breathing in and out with the upper stomach. So let me just show you those last two, and then we're ready to roll. So for the last two, so remember the first one is to engage the core. So for that, I breathe in, pelvic floor, suck the lower stomach in. So I've got that line, and that's the core engaged. And then I relax, do it again. Breathe in, pelvic floor, lower stomach, and then I've got that line. Then relax and continue that. The very last one is what I just talked about. You breathe in, pelvic floor, lower stomach, and then you keep the pelvic floor, lower stomach contracted. Then I just practice breathing for the minute, and then come from here. Just practice breathing, but I'm also making sure these two are held in, the lower stomach and the pelvic floor. And that's all the pelvic floor, the core activation exercise. That's all the core activation exercise is all about, those 6 different exercises. The first one, we're just breathing. Second one, getting the pelvic floor muscles back to front, front to back. The third one, it's the pelvic floor muscles side to side. Then we're waking up the stomach by contracting it upwards. So lower stomach, middle stomach, upper stomach. Then we're going side to side, left side of the stomach, middle of the stomach, right side of the stomach. Then final 2, we're activating the core, relaxing. Activating the core, relaxing in the order of belly breathing, pelvic floor, lower stomach contraction. Then finally, we're just practicing holding the lower stomach and pelvic floor in while breathing correctly. And that's the core activation routine. You only have to do this for, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks. Do that every day. You don't have to do it informally. You can do it in a queue. You can do it on the bus, whatever you may be, at work, in a break. You know, you just practice those different elements, and you'll find very quickly those core muscles are awake. And then you take those same principles into resistance training, and again, you're repeating this pattern. You're retraining your body to do this naturally, and very quickly, within a few weeks, it's a very natural movement that you'll do naturally without thinking about it when you're picking up boxes, doing exercise, whatever, chasing the kids, chasing the dogs, whatever we might be doing. It's naturally coming to protecting the spine in that sense. So give that a try. Anytime we've got left today, then give those exercise routine a try. If not, then do it when you're next on the queue, next to the bus, whatever it may be, and just get that going the next few days, and you'll be able to activate the core easily. You'll feel the stomach muscles tighter, you'll feel them working, you'll feel yourself stronger, and it's a base, so when we come on to the exercise routines later on, we know exactly what we should be doing.